What is up, guys and girls? Welcome back to Her Majesty's Spiffing Part 2. I was having a bit of trouble not knowing what to do on the last part, but watching the little clip, I've only skipped the I only watched the next thing to do, but not the next one after that, so I'll try and figure it out for myself. So I've only used one help to get past this part which I was stuck on, but it's so obvious now that I just don't know why I couldn't have figured it out. But I will just give a shout out to the channel I'm potentially copying from. What was the channel called? Achievement Hunter. Okay, it was that channel that I used to find the answer. So now I'll show you how it is done. So basically what it was this glove is obviously too small for him. So what do you do to make it bigger? There was a thing in the airlock which was an air pump. So you just blow it up and it'll stretch it out. That's all it was, that's all I was missing. I can't believe I couldn't figure that out, but anyway, everything else I got done myself. So just one thing that I messed up on, which is okay. But I'm glad there was somebody else there showing me how it was done. Right, that should be done now. Right, pump it. There you go. Don't pop it. Okay, now it's big enough for my hands.
I'm sure this will come in. Wait for it. Handy, eh?
Right, okay. And that will work to turn off the power. But first, before I go to the engineering room, I want to pick up the stuff in the cat litter, see if I can do that with this. This is unknown, so everything from now is all me. Right. Thank you, Achievement Hunter channel, for the help there. Otherwise I wouldn't have done it myself. Well, I wouldn't have been able to do it. Right, where is the little box? Oh yeah, it's in there. Because there was something in the little box. Now it's big enough for his hand. He should be able to pick things up. Right. Try it.
If I'm not going to rummage in there wearing one pair of gloves, I can hardly see why I would with two.
Ah, okay. Never mind. Worth a try. Now I will continue with the power thing. Now it's big enough. Way out, please. This way. Gosh, I don't even know how long it took me to just eventually quit. I got through a lot, really.
If you want a job done around here, you've got to do it yourself.
I had to blow up the gloves just to make his hands fit in it. Look at the picture on the left. It's like almost about to explode, but oh, my hands will fit in them now. Oh. Right, this is it. Finally access the room. There you go. Big super glove.
Voila! That should significantly reduce the risk of death by electrocution. Always a comforting reassurance.
Now turn it off. Ooh. Wait, hold on. Let's see what it says.
That looks like the emergency stop switch.
Okay, just to be sure. Do it.
This should do the trick.
There we go. Okay, all good. Let's go.
No, that's... yes. Right.
Okay.
Oops, God. I can be ever so clumsy. Ah, well, no harm done. Let's check back with Alan and see if that's sorted everything. Oh, and here it's starting to give me the creeps.
Right, that's that mission done. That was weird. There was a creepy demon girl And she just popped up and she was just giving me creepy looks. But he didn't see her. I saw her. Do you think she's single? That was a menace. Well, I'll never make that mistake again. Alright. New questions and new things to do. Let's see what this Alfred wants. Are we flying? It's Edie!
I see Allard's activated the autopilot and
Whoa.
skived off.
It's, if you don't know who Edie is, check out the game Mass Effect 3. She's the AI android who eventually gets a body, and she's part of the crew of the USS Normandy. Wow, that's so cool. I've got to take a screenshot of that. That is so cool that they added the Mass Effect into the game. Wow, let's just have us speak to her.
I'm sorry, I don't believe we've met. I'm Frank, but please, call me Captain English.
Welcome.
Captain English.
How may I be of assistance?
Whoa. Whoa, she actually talks. How do you think the mission is going?
So, how's everything going? Are we on track to be finished by tea?
ETA to waypoint, Tango Echo Alpha, calculating, cannot define. Please refer to string length idiom for more details.
Whoa. How long have you been an autopilot?
So, how long have you been an autopilot?
Calculating. Error. You do not have permission to access this data.
Is there a Mr. Pilot?
I don't suppose there's a Mr. Autopilot, perchance?
Compiler error. Incompatible types. Access denied.
Wow.
I think I'll log off.
It is now safe to be removed.
What? Okay, right, let's touch you.
Call me old-fashioned, but I prefer the more natural look. Surely, the writers could try and plagiarize a wider variety of sources.
BioWare they're copying from here.
I'm afraid I've nothing useful to hand.
Okay, let's leave the area then.
I see the autopilot's working, unlike Sub-Lieutenant Jones.
Right, I think Jones might be in the restroom where the people go. Let's leave the area. Wow, I'm so happy about that. Seeing a reference from a game I know. One of my favourite games. Which is on the PlayStation 4, Xbox and stuff. Oh, I can hear cranking. Oh! It's making a race course. Hello. Hey, buddy. What are you doing?
Stop looking at me, boyo. You're starting to creep me out.
Sub-Lieutenant Jones!
Aye, boyo?
What are you doing?
What is it you're tinkering with there, Jones? That isn't our reconnaissance rover you're disassembling, is it?
Well, but funny story. While you were downstairs attending to that very complicated, laborious task, flicking that switch on and off, I've been running a variety of pre-mission calibration tests on the Beagle 2-2.
I presume that's why the floor's covered with bits of toy Hot Wheels track.
Firstly, the fact that this modular vehicular pathway simulation system happens to be mass-produced and branded as a children's toy is irrelevant. And secondly, yes.
But why is the rover in pieces?
That's all well and good, Sub-Lieutenant Jones. However, if I recall correctly, we were specifically advised that the Beagle 2-2 tended to function significantly better when its complicated array of electronics and mechanical components were positioned inside its aluminium housing.
Look, I just have to make a few minor repairs. During a centrifugal force resistance simulation, the rover proved exceedingly resistant.
So it flew off the loop bit.
That would be a valid interpretation of events, yes.
Okay, what do you need to fix the rover?
Sounds like I'm going to be required to go on some kind of scavenger hunt. What do you need?
To get the rover going again?
For the time being, that's all I feel I'm obligated to offer, yes.
I think the rigorous nature of the, test may have burned out the main motor.
I see. So, I'll have to find something to create some sort of electromagnet that'll revolve when a current is passed through it. I'll have to fashion a pulley system of sorts to drive power to the wheels. Something with a taut elastic band should do the trick, like an alluring undergarment. Now, if I was to remove the elastic...
Alternatively, but you could just always grab me a spare. We've got a cupboard full of them.
Yeah. I know what it is. It's that motor thing I got from the locker room area. I've already got it. Okay, who's controlling the ship? Did you notice anything strange here?
Who's driving the boat?
Nobody. We're tied. I turned the autopilot on.
She was only installed a week ago and already her standards are slipping.
Did you notice anything strange earlier?
I don't suppose you noticed anything out of the ordinary earlier when I was performing that emergency systems reset procedure. Specifically immediately once the power came back on.
No. Why, should I have?
Well, I don't know. Probably not. Forget I mentioned it.
Bye.
Be sure to put your toys away when you're done. I like the chap, but not in that way.
Right, I believe I've got what he needs. So I'll just hand it to him now. This thing.
Let it not be said I don't give you anything, Sub-Lieutenant Jones.
An unhealthy reliance on migraine medication already proves that, but...
Now get this mess cleared up and put the Beagle 2-2 back together.
That was easy. Already found